Welcome back, welcome back. As to be quicker, I'm going to try to not edit these videos, so bear with me if there are ums and ahs and pauses. So this is BTEC Nationals Level 3 AAQ in IT, and again the AAQ stands for Alternative Academic Qualification. This is Unit 1 Information Technology Systems, and this is Part A1. So if you open the spec which I showed in the last video, the link will be in the description again, scroll down to where it says A1 Functions and Use of Digital Devices. So I'll quickly make a start. So first we have features of digital devices that form part or all of IT systems. So we have personal computers. So this is essentially going to be a list of devices and generally how people use them. This might be super obvious, but I'm going to try and get through all the content so someone who has no idea what's going on can simply watch this and be somewhat ready for their exam. So we have personal computers, and those are like desktops and laptops used for general tasks, communication, entertainment, etc. I have a gaming laptop, so you could add gaming to that as well. Connect to networks and peripherals. So I can connect to a Wi-Fi network, I can connect to a Bluetooth network, I can connect a mouse, a keyboard, a monitor, a microphone, which I'm using right now. So those are the peripherals. We have multifunctional devices, MFDs. They are simply combined devices. They don't have to be printers or scanners, but that's like a very obvious example. So for example, we have combined printing, scanning, and copying, supports document management, often network connected, and for example, smartphone. That's a random example. So we have smartphones, we have printers, to be fair, laptops, tablets are also multifunctional devices because my phone, I use it as my video camera, I use it as my photography camera, I use it as my GPS, my music player, what else? Sometimes I edit documents on there as well. So if you give the example as a mobile phone and explain your reasons, that's fine as well. But keep it on the safe side if you want to. You could just stick to something like a printing, scanning, copying machine. Next, we have mobile devices. We have smartphones and tablets, portable and wireless. Portable simply means that you can move around with it. Wireless means that you don't have to connect it to anything to use it. We have 4G, 5G, 3G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. We can access apps or applications and web services. So applications from the App Store, that's on, iPhone, and then applications from the Play Store for Android. We have servers. So file servers, they store files and are connected over a network. I use Open Media Vault for my personal file server. So some people probably have Google Drive, there's an Apple Drive as well, there's OneDrive, there's Dropbox. I use Open Media Vault. That means I have a PC in my house, in this case it's a Raspberry Pi 4, and I connect a hard drive to it or an SSD to it, and I can connect or send files to it over the network. So wherever I am in the world, I can send files to my server, and it doesn't cost me anything than obviously the initial price for the devices. We have application servers as well, so it runs one or more applications, online games on application servers like GTA 5, Rainbow Six. So those are application servers. Games are not the only kinds of application servers that there are, but I think that's the one that will resonate most with most people. So web servers will have websites like RonsTechHub.com. That's being run on a web server. We have entertainment systems, and the entertainment systems are the physical devices. So we have video game consoles, and the examples I have are Xbox Series S and X, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch 2. We have streaming services. So the services are simply the apps or the services that run on the hardware. And the hardware is the stuff down here. So Fire TV sticks, we have Google Chrome, Chromecasts, we have Android boxes, Apple TV, and these are the apps that run on those hardware devices. Next we have digital cameras used to capture still images, record video, can connect to computers or cloud. So some cameras, most smart cameras nowadays that have an operating system, you can plug it into your PC, you can plug it into your phone in some cases, and you can also attach it to the cloud so you can upload things directly to a cloud. Most popular and compressed is JPEG or JPG or JPEG. So those are the file formats. We will get to file formats at some point, but I might as well introduce and sprinkle things as we go. RAW files are DNG, NEF, CR2, or ARW. So again, the most popular compressed file type for images is JPEG. We have RAW files as well, and RAW files, the difference between a RAW file is that it's uncompressed. It has all the original data that the camera sensor picked up. Most smartphones can also do RAW files as well. So you capture the image with a phone and it has all the data, so you can then go in and edit and have more detail at the end. Next, we have navigation systems, so that's GPS, Global Positioning System devices, helps with directions, often integrated into vehicles, uses satellites in orbit to work out location and obviously the path that you need to take. Communication devices and systems, so phones and VoIP, that's voice over IP. We have email systems and we have messaging apps like Gmail, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat. Those are messaging apps as well as being social media in some cases. Embedded systems, so this is one that we probably won't touch much, but you still need to know what it is. Embedded systems are built into machines. So they use sensors, part of an IoT device. So if you think about, let me just give an example. So your washing machine at home has an embedded system inside. All the buttons and dials at the front connect to some form of circuit board at the back, and then that controls the display. It controls a motor on the inside, which then controls the spinning. So most electronic devices have embedded systems inside of it. You have your washing machine, you have your microwave, you have your smart door lock at uni, whatever it is, it's going to have an embedded system on the inside. The Raspberry Pi Pico and Arduino devices are popular off-the-shelf microcontrollers. If you have a look at my channel, I have loads of videos on microcontrollers on the Raspberry Pi Pico. I probably don't have much on the Arduino, but those are microcontrollers. You control devices with that, and it's relatively small. So hence the name micro being small and controller for controlling other devices. IoT uses embedded systems connected to a network. So essentially the Raspberry Pi Pico, which I spoke about earlier, has a Wi-Fi version and a non-Wi-Fi version, which means that I can use something the size of my thumb to send emails, to pick up sensor readings and send emails anywhere in the world.